just a good old boy. This morning. Well, I've been hauling asphalt for a while. I haven't filmed nothing probably close to a month. I just got some backlogged on videos. I stopped filming and I said the heck with it, and I said I've got to get caught up, and I just didn't have time to edit them. And with everything going on with the holidays, I just got back from Texas. So if you thought you saw me in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you may very well have, because I was there for a week. Went out there, visited my in-laws, and we went a little bit everywhere while we were down there. We went to the Great, I think it's called the Great Wolf Lodge or whatever. We took my son there for his birthday. It's an indoor water park slash kid adventure place you stay. We stayed there for one night. He did that. Went to, obviously we had to go to Waco for my wife, which I get absolutely nothing out of, but if it makes her happy, I guess that keeps me happy. And we went and done that, and then we went to Stockyards. I always like to go down there and look at everything, whatnot, and eat at the restaurants. I mostly like to eat at the restaurants. Go through some of the shops there on the main strip. They got those shops in the old cattle holding park where they used to have the cattle pens and everything set up, and I'm not real crazy about those. I like the shops that are on the actual main streets. They sell like saddles and boots, custom-made boots and stuff like that, leather shops. There's one really nice Western wear shop there that it's been in business, I think, since the 20s or something. I always like to go in there and I just like to look at the stuff they've got. It's really nice. They make boots and everything custom. It's just crazy some of the stuff that they've got in there. But I like to go there and eat the steakhouse down there. We ate at Risky's Barbecue this time. I hadn't never ate there before. It was alright. But my favorite place to eat down there is God, what's it called? It's there in Argyle, kind of the Argyle area. It's new. It's been there for ever since probably the past 4 or 5 years, probably 5 or 6 years or whatever. But it's I can't think of the dang name of that place. It's really cool. It's nice to sit down at a restaurant during the week, and then on the weekends they've got a stage and everything for concerts, do stuff, outdoor bars, sitting area and everything. If you want to do that with fire pits and everything, I cannot think of the name of that dang place, but I know where it's at, and we typically always go to it. And I love to eat there. They got good food. I had steak while I was there. Good food. But I'm hauling asphalt up here to the farm that we've got. It's about 45 minutes from the home farm. I've been hauling loads up here for a while. I know I've been rambling for a while. To this place. Well, I've got to fill in and fix the driveways, get ready for hay season. And I've got a lot of work I got to do in the fields, clean up trees from the storms down. I've got a lot of different things I got to do. I got to cut a road up here with a loader. Just a lot of work that's got to be done at this one farm. And then there's one section I could have got in and baled it, but it'd been a pain in the rear getting the hay out. It's in the bottoms on this particular farm, and I've got to fix a road so I can get down in there and access those bottoms better and easier. There used to be one, but it's got washed out bad. It's got to be fixed. So I hadn't decided if I'm going to use that road or make a new one. I'm thinking about just making a new one that would be easier to get in and out of, period, because the old one wasn't exactly easy to get in and out of. But that's what I'm into right now. I've also got to load 600 square bales today. I've got to deliver those tomorrow. I got several deliveries I got to go do, but I've got to get all that loaded up and everything ready to go. I got to feed cattle today, try to get all that done, and too, so that way I ain't got to worry about feeding cows tomorrow, at least on my end, so I can deliver hay. Oh, it's just one thing after another. Got old Yeller running. Had to jump it off, use a little ether and everything else. Now I gotta hook her up with big tags. Gotta load up a large load on this, and then I gotta put 2 small loads on the other truck. those 2 loads loaded. And I gotta go feed cows. I took y'all along with the loading process, but I don't like anybody to see where I keep my square bales, just because it's easy to walk off with them. There's another one loaded. I'm gonna put another 100 on that yellow truck. When I get that big load off, I'll have to undo the trailer, throw 100 on it, because both of those trucks has got to go with 100 each on them to different places. So now I gotta go get some rolls to load up and go ahead and feed some cows. We'll get started doing that. Just don't seem like there's enough hours in the day to get everything done anymore. I miss the longer days. These short days is definitely killing me. I just can't get everything done that I need to get done, and it's driving me nuts. I've got so much to do, and I need help, but can't afford to hire any help. So it is what it is. What do you do? And I have to do what I'm trying to do, or you can't make a living doing this. That's just the way it is. It's got to the point now where everybody farming has to stretch themselves so thin just to do everything. It's to the point to where it's getting to where it's at the breaking point anymore. What do? You just gotta do the best you can. That's all you can do. But next year, I do know one thing. Dad was chomping pretty hard on me because while I was going to Texas about it. The first, and I'm gonna have to loosen the pressures up on it some. I've got the bales a little heavier than what we like them at. Generally like around 1,000-pound bale, and I'm quite a bit over that right now, I'm guessing, because you cannot handle them by yourself. You've got to have 2 people just to handle them with that. The bales I baled towards the end with that thing, and it's just been it's been fun with them. They're so heavy you can't flip them up on their ends by yourself. They're just too heavy, so I'll back them off and help me on my fuel consumption. Anyway, I went through this with the Klaus. It took me a little while to get it dialed in to where it needed to be. Probably a year or so running it. You got to feed with it, kind of figure out what's too heavy, what's not too heavy, where it needs to be set in wet hay, where it needs to be set in dry hay, and just play with it until you learn the machine. You know where where the settings are for what you want the bale weight you want, and then learn it. Because I don't have any scales to really know exactly where it needs to be. So a little trial and error to it. But I think I got a pretty good idea of what I need to do with it next year, which it'll be easier on the tractor and save fuel and everything else. I honestly think that thing would make a 2,000 pound bale if you wanted it to. And that's crazy in a 4x5 bale. That's just crazy. I remember the old balers I used to run, they were usually all you could do to get 600-700 pound bale, you were doing good. Back in the old days, man, I remember running old Sperry New Holland chamber balers and different things that we had. Even when we went to belt balers, the earlier ones that we had, they wouldn't make a bale like these things will today. It's just insane how far these things have come as a whole in all the brands and what they're doing now compared to what they used to be able to do. If it wasn't for stopping and opening the tailgate, they're at the point now where they're kind of getting to where they're, especially the 4x6 bales, where they're rivaling large square bales in like a 3x4 or 3x3, something like that. But I don't know as far as weight, what these things are capable of doing. But when you go to pushing them that hard, that's when you get broken stuff. Get out of the way. Move. Oh me. Get some hay put out to these. Guy down here in the bottom, see if they got any down there. Yeah, I don't get to see much of this. I don't ever hardly film it. I just don't have time and whatnot. And you calf, gray calf, got a little frosting on his face. I heard him when taking him to sale though. In the morning, you calves, all been born lately. These cows are weird. I don't know if anybody else's cattle does this, but I'm sure they do. But we've got some farms where there's groups that stay together, and then there's groups that won't, and they won't mix, even though they're all on the same farm and on one tract of land. They just will not mix with one another. They avoid one another, almost like I guess people are. But there's a group that stays on the back side of this place, and there's a group that stays on the front side of this place. And there used to be a third group, and I reckon they kind of combined with the other ones, but there's only two now. There's the front group and the back group, and they do not like one another, oddly enough. Used to have two different lots just to catch them, but the other one we quit using it. We got a big lot at the bottom down there. We get them all up. Sometimes we have to use it when there's one a pain in the rear end. And if you're wondering why you're not putting some of these in the hay ring, if they got Johnson grass in them, I'll put them in it. Because they won't eat it. They leave most of the bale sitting there, and they won't eat it. Because they can't bust it up to pick through it and get rid of the Johnson grass. So, the ones that's got a lot of Johnson grass in them, I typically don't put in the ring. So then they can bust it up and get around the Johnson grass. These cows hate Johnson grass. I ain't got to do my test yet. The hay that I'm supposed to do the test with is still sitting in the field. That's how far behind I am. I've still got like 200 bales out in the field. The ones that I did the chop test on there at the end, Johnson grass, are still in the field. Depending on comparing the different slices and then putting the regular bale
calf's feeling good. If you look way over yonder, there's a cow. And I reckon the rest of the herd's over there on the other side of that hill. I've seen a few of them kind of across the top behind that tree there. You can't see them where I'm sitting. They're probably over there because the wind's blowing a little bit. Trying to avoid the wind. We kept a bunch of heifers. We got a few old cows in here. It's got to be sold or replaced. They're on another farm. The heifers are. Let them get bigger. Move around. Spray. There we go. Let me show you this little fine calf right here. Look at that little fucker. Look at that little calf. Ain't he pretty? Look at that. That's a fine in there. There's that new little frosted calf. You get a little rat-tailed. Oh Lord, I'd dock the crap out of us over that. Dock the crap out of us over that one. Sometimes it happens and there ain't nothing you can do about it. It'll be something coming back on the mama generally that's in them. Don't even know it's there. Sometimes they'll throw one. I've had pure black cattle throw Charolais before. Crazy crap like that. Just don't make sense sometimes. Comes back through their bloodline somewhere. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you checked out our hunt, the other channel, I should have a new video coming up over there too. I haven't filmed it yet, but I've got something planned for that. I've had good luck with the coons and whatnot over there, so I end up I think I caught 10, and I undone the traps while I was gone to Texas. Now that I'm back, I'm gonna reset them and try to catch some more. I didn't have none on camera for a week, and then all of a sudden, the last day that we were in Texas and I was coming home, I had 6 reappear underneath the feeder for some reason. I don't know where the hell they come from. I figured by the time I got 10 out, I would have got them all, but apparently I have one heck of an infestation. I don't know where all these things keep coming from, but they were 6. I counted them. They were not little ones either. So we'll get back at it again, put some more out. I hadn't made a video since I set them and caught some that first in the first video, but I gotta redo that. I've got some other stuff planned for coyotes and stuff coming up. We're gonna be doing too. I've got me something coming I want to show y'all. I've got a couple things I want to make some videos of, just doing a review. May have something in the works with ox beam again. Don't know for sure. That'll be on this channel. But we'll just see how it goes and see what we get out of that. Hoping to maybe get to do a giveaway or something, but I don't know. We'll see. It just kind of depends on what they're wanting to do and if it fruitions. But you never know. They've been shut down because of coronavirus for a while now, so we'll see. They contacted me the other day about doing some stuff again with them, but I don't know. We'll just see. Stuff to look forward to is coming up. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.